Alright, so this video is in response to Michael Fisher's video 1, his questions for hardships. So for hardships, the first question was, how much was influenced on her parents passing for her to create the negative poems? And I would say that since she had such a negative way of being raised, with her parents, being passing away, the poems kind of gave her a way to express her feelings, and not necessarily. I mean, that's good to express your feelings, but they were so negative, which was kind of possibly a reason why they were so negative was because of her parents passing. And obviously, if her parents didn't pass, she wouldn't have had such a negative, outlook on life and poems, and maybe her poems would have been more beautiful about butterflies or the sun, or something like that. Or maybe her poems, she wouldn't have written poems, she wouldn't have gone down that path. But she was who she was because of her parents passing, and that's part of the reason why she wrote such negative poems, because she was expressing her feelings. That's my thoughts on it. Second question, is suffering necessary for art? I would say it's not really needed, but it definitely sells, and it's more interesting. From a business perspective, suffering and tragedy stories are probably one of the most popular. They're interesting. They're not fun. They're not cool, but they're interesting and thoughtful, and they get the reader to think, and that's what matters. But that's what I have to say about that. For why do people react differently to hardships? I would say that it depends on how they were raised and the situation that they're in. It's all differently. It's all about how you've been raised, and people today are who they are through their experiences, and everyone's gonna react differently because everyone's been through different experiences throughout their whole life. I think that you have to be down to move up in the world. You have to know what it's like to not have something in order to have it, or you have to know. You have to be, you have to work up to things in life. But people react differently to hardships because of the way they've been raised in life. So those are my responses.